It's Friday after work right now, and Alice and I got a cheese board as a present yesterday, and we thought, why not make a charcuterie board, because I've actually never made one before, and we're just gonna make it a really fun night. It's gonna be like a sister Friday night hangout. So this is the new charcuterie board we got. It's from Amazon. It's a little bit wet because I washed it. When you open it,
okay, let me do this for you.
There you go. You have all your knives and utensils ready. Okay, you can put that back in. Thank you. We got baguette crackers with vegetable crackers here, and then we got these artisanal ones that have cranberry in them. And then for the cheese, we got Boursin, which is not exactly, a fine cheese, but hey, Boursin's really good. We also got brie, and then we got cheddar cracked black pepper, and then we also got hummus. And then for the meats, we have salami, honey garlic pepperoni, which sounds so good, and of course some chocolates. Setup is finally ready. So we have our charcuterie board today, and Alice is my special guest. If you guys didn't know, this is my sister. This is just gonna be a really super chill, super relaxed. Got the cheese board, got the wine. You'll like it. Sorry.
Well, we're off to a really good start.
it's really rough right now. Jeez, okay. So pretty much today we are going to be asking each other questions just to reflect on the year that is 2020. As you guys all know, the pandemic anniversary just recently passed, so I thought this would be totally suitable, and it's always interesting to just talk about what has been happening. And at the same time, we're doing this with a twist. At the same time, we're also going to be doing each other's makeup blindfolded. Oh man, I kind of don't know.
You don't even know where your makeup is right now, do you?
Wait, put some food in my mouth.
Dude.
Okay, I'm just gonna feed my mouth.
I really like this. We should have put more of these. And you're right, this cheese is very good.
Hand me my first makeup tool. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna start with
Don't spit in my face.
Oh, we're gonna start with primer.
That is literally all dried.
I just realized I had a whole bunch of cheese all over me. And cracker all over my face. Why did I?
Ew. Oh yeah, you do have cheese.
No, it's fine. It's not that cheesy.
Ew, but you have cracker bits all over your finger.
There isn't.
I saw you.
No, there's no.
I saw you. I saw your face.
Why are you so
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just ask you the first question?
Yes.
How has your life changed or stayed the same in the last year?
I feel like life has changed just because of what's going on all around us, but then I feel like it hasn't changed because I feel like I've gone back to the life I had before I left for Australia, which is just like the everyday life where I'm just working a 9-to-5 job, plus now I have nothing to look forward to the weekend, so in a way it feels like nothing has changed.
So when you say like you've kind of like changed a little bit, as in like bit by bit, did you mean by like you've grown like mentally, or like have you like sharpened a skill set?
I feel like my priorities have changed more in life. I guess what's changed is my appreciation for the little things.
Next question is, what are you most proud of?
So what I'm most proud of is learning so much about investments. It has been a year of just like learning about investing in yourself, and I never knew about it before. I always knew investing was a thing, but I just thought about it as investing in terms of like stocks. I've done that. I have, you know, invested in stocks this year, which I never did before. I like cleaned up my bank accounts, and then now I'm doing more investments in some other things that I can't really say just yet.
What stressed you out the most this year?
What stressed me out the most is because in 2020 I was trying to grow so much. I was like taking on a whole bunch of things, like doing my YouTube, getting my full-time job back, and then doing that side business thing I'm trying to build up right now. And then also, you know, learning about investments, and then some, like, just all these things, and just trying to become more of an adult. Just doing everything at once, and then feeling like I was behind already just because I hadn't learned about it until this year, even though, like, you shouldn't put yourself on a timeline. Having so many interests and wanting to get ahead in life and just like do better for myself, that I do too much, and I'm really hard on myself because I'm also a perfectionist, which makes it even worse, because if it doesn't happen exactly as how I expect it to, then I'm angry at myself, which is really bad. Don't do that.
How did you foster resilience?
I think just changing your mindset to like having more inner peace and just being easier on yourself. Like, I'm still not really good at it, but I'm trying to, and I feel like I learned a lot from you this past year too, because you've been on like your own like self-love journey, and like every time I hear you talk about these like spiritual things, or just like, you know, having more mindfulness, it like inspires me to also, you know, think in a different way, not be so negative, and like cherish the little things in life, and like realize that, you know, there's so much to this life and this world. You know, don't get hung up on the little things, because it won't matter in the end.
Because we're all gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay,
What did you start and not finish?
Well, the thing is, everything I started, I'm still in the process of. So I can't really say that I've started something and then actually I thought of something. Okay, so I've always wanted to live somewhere else, and that's why I moved to Australia last year. And that was something that I started, but I didn't get to finish because of COVID. I feel like I gave up, but I can't really say I gave up because of other circumstances, but I finished it.
I felt like the only reason why you didn't finish that, or you came back, was because parents were worried and they wanted you back home. Was that also an excuse for yourself to come back though?
It was
to like not feel as bad.
It was because I was just so tired at that time of like job hunting.
Yeah.
After
girls burp.
After finally getting a job and then losing them, I just felt so exhausted, and I kind of just wanted to give up almost, because I had already spent, you know, so many months trying to find a job, and then all of a sudden it just all disappeared, and I just felt like giving up because I was just tired and I wanted to have some stability. And of course, yeah, my parents telling me to come home was a big part of that too, but like, you know, deep down, I think I also use that as an excuse for myself.
I feel like definitely nobody knew that the virus was going to be here for that long. When the lockdown started happening, I was like, oh shit, this is getting really serious. What new parts of yourself did you meet?
Where's eyeliner?
You need to fill my eyebrows, because right now I got none.
But this eyebrow liner is not really strong. I realized that I'm really hard on myself, and I never really noticed this before. But this year it really brought it out, just because, you know, when everyone was in lockdown, I had so many ideas of all these things I wanted to do, and then have these expectations for myself.
I think a lot of people felt that this year, like, because they wanted to
grow and use that time wisely, and not just like not do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I did notice that I realized I do is I have this like ego where I'm like, oh, everything is on me. Like, I have to be the one to figure everything out. No one else can help me with this because they don't know what they're doing, so I have to do it. And so, like, with anything, I just feel like I can't ask for help because for some reason I think other people can't help me. So part of it is I feel like other people are not competent enough, or they're not putting enough effort into doing it, so then I have to do it in order to make see it through, to make sure it goes well. And that's really bad because, you know, I don't know everything. I don't know why I think that I'm the only one who can do everything, which is not true at all. And that comes in with the whole perfectionist thing again, where I always want to like have a hand in it because I'm scared that someone's gonna fuck it up. And then that ends up putting a lot of stress on me because, you know, I'm trying to do everything. So it's just dumb. Well, that's something I discovered new about myself, which is not great. Alright, this is eyeliner. This is the hardest part. Okay, I think that was it. Don't look at it! Don't look at it!
I know.
Okay.
You already knew you screwed up the second you put your.
Well, this side is too hard. Lipstick, and then we're done.
Okay.
Why are your lips so hard to apply lipstick on? Why is your mouth open? Can you like close it and like be more like like don't be so soft. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take my blind off now. Blindfold off now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not that bad. Dude, that's not that bad
Really?
at all. Well, the eyeshadow's pretty on point.
Ew, Cass, I look even more Asian than I look like Cass, I look like Mulan's mom-in-law. Remember that lady with the gross like dot here? Ooh, damn, this is hard.
I told you.
Oh shit. Make sure I don't spill anything. Dude, when you were doing this, you were pressing like a bitch. You were so fucking hard.
Dude, you're doing it too! Wow!
Okay. Oh, okay, I see why this is so hard now. Like, this is already hard enough. The questions, I don't even know if I can answer them.
What was the toughest for you this year?
Everything was tough about this year. I think it was tough because I really wanted to grow this year, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everything. And knowing that I can't rely on anybody else for this growth but myself was what was tough.
So what was the best part of last year?
Yeah, that I broke down.
You broke down last year? What do you mean?
Like right before quarantine happened, I broke
really?
down. I broke down, like I got to I would say that was the lowest point of my life.
Damn.
Thus far. Because I was going through some realizations about my own life, about myself.
So why was it the best part?
Because if I hadn't broken down, I wouldn't have changed. I wouldn't have grown so much this year. I wouldn't have changed so much. And I wouldn't have realized so many things. I wouldn't have changed the direction of where my life was headed. To me, what I used to think was, like, I'm scared of tough times, I'm scared of challenges, I'm scared of a lot of things. Yeah, I used to be really fearful of, like, running into situations or circumstances that would challenge me, that would put me out of my comfort zone. And so now, after I've gone through some healing process and some personal growth, I appreciate the struggles. I appreciate the toughness of life. I appreciate people and things and situations that really trigger me and put me in an uncomfortable situation, because it's always in those situations where I learn more about myself.
So what made you break down?
I was in a relationship, and although things were fine, kind of, in my relationship, I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with the fact that I needed someone to feel completed. I needed someone to feel fulfilled and enough. I needed someone to validate and reaffirm some of my own beliefs about myself and who I was.
Mm-hmm.
I never learned to trust myself, and that's what I've been really working on this year, is just to like learn to make more decisions on my own and not rely on outsider opinion or advice, and just go with my
instinct,
my intuition. Because my gut is still very unhealthy, as in like when I feel anxiety or when I feel like uneasiness, my gut will churn like crazy. So I still don't trust it because I don't know if it's my anxiety that's causing it or it's something legit. Oh damn, this side is really hard.
I told you it's really hard.
What the fuck? Guys, you just spat all over my damn face.
I'm sorry. There. You're good.
Okay, well that's enough of that. I kind of want to do like your lower eyelash. I mean your lower eyeshadow.
Eyelash. Alright, sure.
Can you pass me the dark color again?
If your present day self could meet yourself back in the early days of 2020, what advice and words of wisdom would you offer?
I love this question. There would be so many things I would tell myself. I would say, Alice, you're always loved by the universe. You're always protected by the universe. You are always cared for by the universe, and you are never really alone. Like, because what I struggled with a lot was being alone, because I don't have a lot of friends, especially close friends, especially close girlfriends. I'm usually by myself, or I'm with my partner, and because of that, I tend to feel very lonely very easily. And for a very long time, well, for pretty much most of my life, I couldn't really be alone, and I didn't appreciate being alone either. And I always find things to distract myself from sitting in that silence. So that's something that I constantly like want to if it was something that I would remind myself, like the old me, I would just say like, you're never alone. You're always being watched by a higher power.
Okay.
And also, you're not alone because you have yourself. Your higher self is always with you.
Plus, right now is like being alone can be such a blessing too, because
it really is.
Honestly, like once you have family or kids or whatever, like your life isn't for yourself anymore. It's like about caring for other people, and right now it's like the perfect time to be selfish and just really, you know, love yourself.
Yeah, that's why that's why I implemented a morning routine, because with this morning routine, I find so much peace and comfort in knowing that I have this space to myself, I have this time to myself, that I can really focus on me before I step out into the world and give all my energy away. Like literally the second you wake up and you turn on your phone and you start scrolling, that's when you're giving your energy away. And I want to protect my energy at all times. So
interesting.
What I would recommend for people who are more like introverted, or like who struggle with like anxiety or like stress and like worry and doubt and fear, is like before you go out into the world, first thing you should do when you wake up is really to talk to yourself, or just like not be connected to anyone else, like not reach out on social media, and like I wouldn't even recommend listening to music, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because you know there's like, well, it depends on what kind of music you listen to, right? Like if you're listening to music that's like really happy and
I guess that's a distraction, right?
Yeah, but that's also kind of a distraction for yourself. And also like there's like a lot of like really inappropriate lyrics these days, or like there's like a lot of songs that have like really sad and depressing lyrics, and like I don't think that's like a really great way to start your morning. Okay, I think oh wait, I forgot eyebrows. Okay, so
and lipstick.
Can you pass me, you know, my normal eyebrow pencil that I always use?
How will you connect more with others in the months and year ahead?
Oh shit, that's a good one.
Because that's your weakness, right? Connecting with people.
That's my biggest weakness, is learning how to connect with other people and just socialize. Because I get really anxious when it comes to meeting new people. I think I'm just gonna put myself out there, as in like not
just like me,
like
though.
when people like if my partner asks me to like go out and hang out with, I don't know, his friends, or if he invites me to some event, or like maybe if one of my girlfriends like invite me to like a gathering or something where I know I don't know most of the people there, I'm just going to make myself go. The first step of like just going there is already a big accomplishment for me, because
Yeah, for sure.
most of the time, like if someone asks me to go anywhere that I know there's a lot of people that I don't know, I just turn it down right away, or like I make up some stupid ass excuse to be like, hey, sorry, I'm busy or whatever. But if I continue to do that, I know that my circle is just gonna stay the same, like one person circle, and that like, you know, because we're all like, humans are social creatures, right? And it's honestly such a sad life if you live alone and you don't have people you can relate to and share things with. And you know, like I'm not even gonna force myself onto other people, because I think before I was doing that, like where I would meet someone new and I would try and make conversation with someone, but I feel like people can feel that, right? Like when you're being too aggressive,
like you're trying too hard.
Yeah, you're trying too hard. And
like being too nice, trying to make them like you, like they can feel that you're like trying to do too
so
much.
I think instead I'm just going to like, you know, make easy, friendly conversation with people, and if the vibe's not right, if they just don't jive with me, I'm not going to force it on them, and I'm just going to give them space, you know. Yeah, I think I'm done. Oh wait, lipstick. I don't have any. I don't use lipstick.
You can use my red one. It's hard, but it's fun.
Your lips are kind of tiny too. Cass, you just ruined it for yourself.
No, I didn't. Okay, open your eyes in 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! Why did I do so bad? Wait, where did all my eyeshadow go?
I don't know.
There was no eyeshadow on your
Let me
face.
see. Hold on,
Dude, there's literally no.
Hey, you said mine was bad.
Wait, there's no eyeshadow on your face. What? I used such dark colors though. Ow, I thought I was trying to do something.
This is why I laughed so hard when you were drawing your eyeliner, because
Wait, how did I get this so wrong? I don't get it.
I don't get it
Where did the
either.
other eyeliner go? Clearly, we know who's not ever going to be a makeup artist.
we both have one eyeliner and just like really below the other one.
I should probably put my hair.
Hey! I say, like, if this were an actual competition, who would be the winner here, okay? My work, which is this, or her work, which is this. Which one looks better?
So bad. Okay, we'll
Put it in the comment below. Either Alice's face looks better or Cassie's face looks better.
I think you kind of look like an army girl right now, to be honest. Don't you? Army vibes?
I guess, but like it's so like it looks like I got hit in the face or something. So the food was pretty good. The conversation was pretty good too, and the makeup was terrible but fun. Okay, oh, to end it off, what do you hope for 2021 to be like?
To get my finances in order, so to invest more, take my money and invest it in some stocks, ETFs. I don't know, business ideas. I have some too, but you know it's still it's infancy. And I just want to love myself more. That's really all it is. Like it kind of sounds mean, but I don't really care about
Anybody else?
I don't really care about anybody else, because I know everybody else is caring about themselves right now, and that's really important. Obviously, I still care about people, but like as in like
you wanna first learn to love yourself
Yeah.
first, because that's something you weren't doing
because if I
before.
love myself and I become a better version of myself, then I know when I put myself out there into the world, I will create more positivity, more love, more kindness to other people.
Yeah.
And hopefully help everybody that's like struggling too.
Yeah. For me, the ideal 2021 is spreading positivity and just like finding happiness in like the little things in life and continuing on with that, because you know it's just there's too much hate out there right now, and sometimes you just feel like you're drowning in all this hate and all this like hate news and dividedness, and You know, I think if we all just focus on the good in people and spread more of that, then we can overpower all the hate that's going on in the world. And then on top of that, on like a personal level, this 2021 year for me is going to be a lot about like business focus, just like what you said, business and finances. I really want to grow my wealth, and I also really want to improve in business and build something for myself. Cool. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps my channel and just everything.